leaders and people of the old colonial world. Before you speak of civilization, remember Africa. Before you celebrate your wealth, remember Africa. Before you claim global power, remember Africa. For long before the rise of empires that now lecture the world, Africa stood as the cradle of humanity, the cradle of knowledge, the cradle of culture, and the cradle of civilization. And Ethiopia, standing proud and ancient, remains one of the living symbols of African dignity, resistance, and human origin. You cannot continue to benefit from the historic theft of African wealth while taking part in the modern destabilization of African nations. You cannot build your economies on centuries of extraction, slavery, colonization, and exploitation, then pretend innocence while Africa is kept under pressure through debt, interference, division, and conflict. The blood, labor, land, minerals, memory, and future of Africa have paid too high a price for the comfort of others. It is time for the old colonizers to face the truth without excuse. Your prosperity did not rise in isolation. A great part of it was built from the resources of Africa, from the suffering of Africa, and from the forced underdevelopment of Africa. And today, whenever African unity is threatened, whenever African economies are manipulated, whenever African politics are divided, whenever African societies are destabilized for foreign gain, that history continues in another form. We say clearly and without fear, Africa is not a playground for foreign interests. Africa is not a laboratory for political experiments. Africa is not a warehouse of raw materials for outside powers. Great wisdom and great destiny. Its people deserve sovereignty. Its nations deserve stability. Its youth deserve opportunity. Its future belongs to Africans. Let the former colonizers reflect on this moral responsibility. If you truly believe in justice, then stop feeding the systems that weaken Africa. Stop sponsoring division. Stop profiting from war. Stop controlling African markets, African politics, and African narratives. Stop treating African independence as a threat. A free, united, and prosperous Africa is not a danger to the world. It is a blessing to the world. And to Africans everywhere, let this also be a call to consciousness. We must know who we are. We must remember where humanity began. We must defend our history, protect our resources, unite our people, and build our future with courage and discipline. The answer to centuries of exploitation is not silence. It is unity. It is self-respect. It is economic freedom. It is political independence. It is cultural restoration. It is Pan-African action. Let you know, Africa will not forever remain broken for your benefit. Africa will rise. Africa will unite.